Hi everyone, I'm Aunty Keeks. Welcome to Camp Well. I'm so excited to be chatting with you guys today about healthy eating, but first I want to start off with a little story. Once upon a time, I didn't feel like making any food at home. I didn't want to cook at all. So I had a half of a hamburger left over for breakfast, and then I decided to have some cookies as a snack. Around lunchtime, I had pizza with pepperoni on top, and then I had some more cookies, even though I probably shouldn't have. Around dinner time, I ended up having chicken and chips, and at the end of it all, I felt so lazy and so full. I couldn't even go to my dance class, even though I love it so much. So, good food is really important for our bodies, just how good fuel is good for cars to work and run smoothly. We need all of the energy from good food to provide us with all the nutrients we need to do everything we have to do throughout the day. That day, I didn't really have that much good food, so I didn't have the energy to do the things that I had to do. So what's in this word nutrition? Here to help is my handy dandy mini blackboard. N, nuts for nutrients that help protect our body's organs. U, understand staples like rice and potatoes to give our bodies energy. T, try protein like beans and meat to help get our muscles strong. R, remember water. Safe and clean water must be consumed so that our bodies don't feel dehydrated. Remember, our bodies are made up of mainly water anyway. I, increase your vegetable intake. T, try balanced meals for all the nutrients you need in a day. I, increase your fruits. Get a rainbow of colors from your lightest yellows to your darkest purples. O, omit too many unhealthy snacks like all the cookies I had that day. And N, new dishes. Don't be afraid to try them. So, it's time for a quick quiz. So, who can tell me what the first N in nutrition stands for? That's right, nuts. And it can be any kind of nuts you like. Peanuts, cashews, pistachios, it doesn't matter. So, now that we know a little about nutrition, let's talk about balanced meals. Animals and plants are food sources that we need the right amount of nutrients from to get all of the energy we need in a day. It's really important, whether it's breakfast or lunch or dinner, to have lots of vegetables, some staples, and some protein. That way, we'd have all of the energy we need to learn and play throughout the day. So, we know that we need lots of fruits and lots of vegetables, but there are other yummy foods too that we don't need all of the time. These are called sometimes treats. Sometimes treats, if we have too much of them, can get us really sick. Sometimes treats don't have all of the nutrients we need throughout the day, so it's okay to have them from time to time, but not all of the time. Sometimes treats tend to have lots of sugar or salt and fat. So, let's take sugar for example. Soft drinks, cakes, cookies, they all have lots of sugar in them. Sometimes even too much sugar compared to what our bodies actually need. So, fruits though are naturally sweet, so it's okay to have them more often, right? Now let's talk about salt. Salt is really important for our muscle function, but too much salt can make us ill. We only need about this much salt in a day. Can you imagine? So, all of the salty snacks we love, we can probably have them once a week just to make sure that we have enough salt that our bodies need. Now let's talk about fat. A lot of unhealthy fat or too much unhealthy fat can give us serious health problems, which we don't want because they put a lot of strain on our bodies and they can harm our bodies as well. So remember that day I had all of that junk food? Technically, that junk food should have been a sometimes treat. I know that if I continued eating that way all of the time, I wouldn't want to move my body at all, which isn't good, right? So our junk food can be sometimes treats, and instead I can have more healthy fat like Zabuka or even nuts. Okay, so who can tell me what these foods are? We have sometimes treats and we have anytime foods. What about donuts? That's right, sometimes treat. How about fruit salad? That's an anytime food. What about pizza? Yes, that's a sometimes treat. And fried chicken? That's a sometimes treat. And lastly, vegetable sticks. That's right, that's an anytime food. So, we need to remember that we have to have lots and lots of water throughout the day because these days are really hot as well, right? So we need to make sure that we replenish everything that is lost throughout the day. So let me see if I get this right. If we have lots of water, have lots of plant food sources like fruits and vegetables, grains and peas, have some animal food sources like meat and fish, then we should stay strong and healthy, right? But I don't know, I just feel as if I'm forgetting something. Ah yes, exercise. Even though playing on your tablet is fine, playing outside can be so much fun too, even if it's just for an hour. You could jump rope or you can play catch with your cousins or siblings that you live with. But why should we exercise? Why is it even important? Well, exercise can help you think better. Exercise can help with your growth. Exercise can help you keep your balance. And exercise makes sure that you improve your posture so you don't get any back pain. If we exercise every day, it becomes a natural habit. And then when it's time for bed, we'd get lots of rest to keep our muscles strong and we'd be ready to tackle the next day. So remember, nutritious food is important for energy and for keeping us healthy. We also need lots of water, adequate sleep, and exercise because they are super important as well. Can you imagine if instead of having the burger or the pizza or the chicken and chips all in one, I decided to have some more healthy fat instead? I would have definitely had enough energy to make it to my dance class, right? Bye for now and happy and healthy eating.